just getting kind of better and better. And Zach and George are doing two slots every week on Tuesdays and on Thursdays at 8 a.m. at 8:30 a.m. Bangkok time and 8 p.m. Bangkok time. And we'll be putting out more information about the Discovery calls and when they're happening. You're invited to invite others to those calls. And I'm really excited about what we're going to be talking about next, which, hold on, is I'm going to be going into our treasury distribution plan, which is called the Flow Wealth Pool. And we're going to be exploring because this presentation is going to be very enlightening and very rewarding, and it will show some of the mechanisms that we have towards really enabling growth and acceleration of the network, but also rewarding and providing a super valuable incentive structure to encourage you to go out there and to bring more people into this ecosystem that we're building. And after that, we'll be doing some updates as well, and I'll be sharing a little bit of knowledge about what you can do towards taking next steps immediately after this meeting, like setting up some events towards making sure that George and Zach are busy and we've got calls full of people, and you're invited to use these resources because together we can win to the power of win. Okay, so now let's talk about the treasury. So as you may or may not know, let me just kind of dive into this. So we're building out a wealth pool. This is called a Flow Wealth Pool, and this is from the DAO. So this is UCenter. This is the DAO governed treasury that rewards monthly rank advancement. So as you rank up, you're going to qualify and you're going to share in the wealth. What does that mean? Well, let's first understand. Okay, we have these four different income streams as part of the compensation plan, which I hope you're all very well aware of and understand. Last week, Sean went into it in the dashboard. You can review a video going over the comp plan. The simple thing about the comp plan is that whenever someone joins, there's automatic distribution, but there's not necessarily someone taking up all of that percentage point. So all that leftover money that's earmarked for compensation is being held, and it's being held in our wealth pool. And what we're using the wealth pool to is to incentivize and accelerate network growth and reward you for growing and for ranking up. So as we have these 20 ranks that you can roll through and 20 different flow levels that you can go to, we have this unpaid commissions, and then they're pooling into the wealth pool that will lead to monthly distributions from the treasury. So the core idea is that every month unpaid commission value is going to be collected into the DAO treasury and then distributed based on these rank pools. What this is going to allow is that members who rank up during that month will qualify for the share. Where does the treasury come from? I explained this a little bit, but this is funded by the commission allocations that could not be paid for during the month. So anytime there's an empty position, because there's up to 20 payouts that can occur on every payment, any empty positions will be put into the treasury. They're not lost, they're redirected. And then these unused commission values are going to become community capital. So how this works is every month we're going to be doing this. We're going to be starting on July 31st, and I'll get to that. So we have a little bit of extra time to be thinking about, okay, what can you do? What can you do? I'm just going to move on to the next one because we're going to have 19 pools for this. There's 20 you can't rank from F0 to F1. If you're F1, you rank to F2, F2 to F3, to 4, to 5, to 6, to 7. Each one of these, if you rank up, you're going to qualify for that pool. We're going to be taking all these 19 different ranks, splitting the treasury across them, and that will be what's up for grabs. So if you rank into these, you will be earning and collecting that. Each pool is shared by the members who reach that rank during the same monthly qualification period. Thumbs up if we're tracking so far here, guys. Get a little feedback. I'm gonna have a sip of water. All right, we're here. Thumbs up. Let's go. Let's grow. So qualification is based on ranking up. That's it. That's all it's required. You rank up, you're going to qualify. What happens if I qualify more than one rank? Guess what? You're going to qualify for multiple bonuses. So if you go from an F2 to an F5 in 1 month, you're going to qualify for the F3, F4, and the F5 packages. You're going to get 3 allocations on that. This is an incredible opportunity, and to rank up really is not that hard. Especially considering the ecosystem that we're building, the opportunity that we're building here, guys. It's all it's going to take to do that is some effort and some consistency about building and growing and being like committed towards encouraging others to welcome and say yes to Utopia, to UCenter, to the idea of a DAO and a community that can become stronger than any other on earth, in my opinion. It's fantastic. So multiple rank bonuses, you qualify. Like I said, 1 month, 3 ranks, 3 bonus. You rank to F2. If you start at F1, if you're a bronze package, you go to F2, then you go to F3, then you go to F4, you're going to qualify for 3 pools. The higher the ranks, the harder it's going to become. So the less people will likely share in those. If there's 30 people, say in F5, it's going to be the amount divided by 30. If there's only 1 person, you get it all, for example, just to understand. All right. So how is each pool shared? Well, it's your bonus, what you will be paid to, and where will you be paid to it? You're probably wondering too. It's going to show up right in your UCenter in your amount available to withdraw your funds right there. That's right where it will go. It'll go right in there. Easy peasy, like you understand how it's already kind of working. And the thing is, the amount, so we're going to take the treasury number divided by 19. That's your rank pool amount divided by the number of people in that qualify. That's going to be your amount. That's what will show up in your as your bonus. Pretty straightforward. Thumbs up if we agree. Thumbs up if we're tracking here, guys. All right, look at all this. We're tracking, we're understanding, because one of the key things is we're teaching you so that you can teach others. The students become the teachers become the masters. Let's go. When members collect. So how does the cycle work? At the end of the month, the distributions run. It'll just be like that. It'll be instant. On the date, it's going to happen. The distributions are going to be shared out. Really clean, really simple. The key thing is, if you haven't ranked up by that time, you're going to want to start planning towards that. And again, the first distribution is going to be very large, and I'll get into that. So you're going to want to rank up as many as you can. July 31st, that's our distribution date, guys. That's when the first one happens. So we have a month and a half. We got 47 days to do that. You should all be able to at least hit 1 and qualify for 1. If you don't qualify for 1, you'll probably be getting an email. We're gonna help you. We're gonna want to support you and figuring out what can we do towards like better understanding and giving you tools and help to support that growth. But this is going to be our first time that's happening. This is kind of just reiterating the thing, treasury with community logic. We're using the treasury. We recognize we've been accruing this. We've known that this is a secret weapon. This is a great tool that we can use to share out there and create an incentive that's going to help benefit us all. So let's lean into it. How members use the wealth pools. Well, I think I've already explained this, but as you build and you grow and you rank up, you're going to collect. And this will happen every month leading forward. As this grows and grows and grows, there's a great opportunity. And as well, you're going to want your, like, because if you're an if let's say you're a flow 5 or a flow 6 or a flow 7, you're also going to want to support your team members that you're brought on and encourage them to move up through the ranks, because then they're all going to participate. And then again, together, this is like the piranha illusion that Zach was talking about. We can all work and we can all succeed on this, this growth trajectory together. From unpaid, this is just reiterating again. I want to reiterate this just to make sure we're really locked in here. Unpaid commissions go into the Dow Treasury, into our wealth pool. We got 19 ranks. Monthly rank up is the qualifying. That equals the bonus. Every month, the process is going to reset, and then new rank ups create new eligibility for that next month's bonus wealth pool unlock. Growth creates the treasury. Rank ups unlock the bonus. One more time, guys. Let's go. Let's grow. What to remember? We got 19 pools. Rank up to qualify. You can get multiple bonuses, instant claim, instant distribution that you'll be able to then claim and withdraw to your own funds. And hopefully you'll be able to withdraw it or soon. I know Zach talked a little bit about the Utopia roadmap. We're going into beta in July. Very soon, very soon. All of you are going to be invited in waves to come in here. I will say the higher the ranks, the more active, the more priority access. But we're very excited to get everybody access and into it and using it. And we'll be showing some demos. I've got it on my phone right now. Check this out. I'll just take a quick second to show you. There's my Utopia card. Tap, tap, pay. That's it. It works. It's so clean. I'm literally using it every day. This is a solution that we can all benefit from. We're so blessed to have this as part of our ecosystem. Yeah, it's just fantastic. Okay. Grow, rank up, qualify, share in the wealth. Thumbs up if we like this plan. We like this plan? We down with this plan? Do y'all want to, are you heart if you are going to rank up once this month? All right. Let's do, what's the other emoji? Let's go back to thumbs up if you're going to rank up 2 times this month. Let's go. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay. So how are you going to rank up 2 times this month? I'm going to switch gears a little bit and let's talk about how to grow. This is a little rough because we're moving fast and wanting to get things to you. And I want to let you know in front, this is like a sample of a training guide that's going to be going up to give you guys some templates about just how you can personally communicate out to your circles of influence, to your friends, to your family, to your colleagues, to your online communities, what you can do towards inviting them in. I'm going to start with, like I said, outreach guides and some templates here. So we're going to start with like the 30-second elevator pitch here. Okay. So I'm going to say, hey, Zach, hey, like for example, this is just to know just a short thing that you can repeat. I've joined an exciting new ecosystem at the crossroads of AI, digital finance, and education, and it's called UCenter and Utopia. Think sovereign wallets, stable coins that actually work in real life, and a DAO that helps people every day learn, earn, and grow together. I thought of you because of you're into crypto, and I know you were telling me about a bunch of these things. So I just thought this would be really interesting for you. Would you be open to like a 15-20 minute discovery call next week to see if it fits for you? You get the positive response back from someone. You say, here's the link to the call. You send them your link as well, your referral link that you want them to, like, you're inviting them on that. But then you send them, or you can also just go directly to the discovery call booking link, and you can book them right in. Okay, what's your email? You'll get an email inviting you to a 15-minute call. Simple, 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 simple. All right, now where can we apply this? So for example, we can apply this on text message, WhatsApp, Messenger, the Telegram. The idea with this type of outreach is keeping it short, warm, human, and easy to reply to. For example, like, hey Brenda, like hope you're doing amazing. I just stepped into something really cool at the intersection of AI, digital money, and education. It's empowering people with tools for true financial freedom and community growth. You came to mind right away. Like, I've always respected you. You come to mind right away, and I want to talk to you about this. Would you be up for a 15-minute call? No strings. Like, that even might be a little bit much, but again, we're going to work with this. The idea is doing and sending out these, because if you don't actively like encourage others, nobody's gonna join you. If you don't share and don't get out there and grow and put the effort in to grow, don't expect growth. So you have to do this, and it's not hard anymore. It's easy. And it's also fulfilling too, because, well, there's personal growth and wealth growth that comes with it, but also there's human connection that comes with it. Like if I say, okay, everybody, just reach out to your parents or your family and just let them know what you're doing. Like, oh, it's an opportunity to connect, to reconnect, to forge some. You may have not done that in a while. Same with professional networks, with like a LinkedIn or something. There's great opportunities all around here. Um, Email, another one. We have huge emails. I know personally for myself, I have a very, very deep email list of people, and being able to, I can potentially apply some tools toward helping automate it and send it out. Towards ultimately, what do we want people to do? We want people to become aware of what we're doing, because even if they don't choose to come in on this, we hope they do, and we want to encourage them to. Want them to be aware that you're going to be connected to the launch of the next super app in digital finance. So just think about that. Don't be afraid of the no's. You're going to get no's. We all get no's in life, but creating that general awareness is important. And as a great network, as we do this is how we create a world-changing super app and a world-changing community. So that's email. LinkedIn, another one. LinkedIn, like, again, it's some people think questionably about it. Some people love it. Some people are in it all the time. Some others aren't on. You might not have had LinkedIn. If you're not on LinkedIn, don't worry. You don't have to use LinkedIn. It's up to you. But if you have LinkedIn, like, go on there, see who's active on LinkedIn, engage on some of their posts, look in the field, let them know. Open doors, ask questions to others, engage in a little bit of a conversation, and then, invite them, get them on a call, like talk to them. And we're going to be like, the discovery calls is an excellent method that we have set up, but you can also make your own methods. You can take these recordings of the calls, that call that we just of that presentation Zach just gave, and you can set up a Zoom call with someone, press play on that, then say, hey, like, what did you think about that? Like, do you have any questions? Like, do you want to help? I'm looking to grow my team. You want to help me build my team with me? Do you have any ideas? Do you have any, where do you think, like, the best way is, what kind of strategies can we apply? Hey, let's pull up AI. Let's think about some awesome things we can do. Go for it. Go for it. And then, so and then I didn't have enough time to do the other ones, to be honest. Social media, the ability to post, like, a simple image post of yourself being happy, saying, I'm really happy. I'm doing something really interesting at the intersection of AI, digital finance, and education. DM me if you're interested. Thumbs up if you're interested. Instagram, Facebook, all these ones. You don't want to be too pushy. You've got to think about the way that the algorithms work too. If it sees you selling, if it sees you promoting, you don't want to be qualified as spam. We do not want to be, like, seen as spam in this world. We all seen so much spam. The personal pictures of ourselves, little information, comment for more. Avoid putting links in the things. Those just downgrade you against the algorithm. Phone calls, picking up the phone. A lot of people are phone people. Call people, let them know. Everyone, like, we're in this age of disconnection. Just calling people really works great. And it's a great chance to catch up with people, hear what they're doing, listen, understand, see where their island is, see where they want to get to. What are they working on? Judge how much time might they have. Are they going to be, could they be someone that comes on as a member and like, just joins, or could they be like a really powerhouse leader that you want to work together on a daily basis? Phone calls are going to help with that. Set up WhatsApp groups amongst your teams. Start communicating, invite others in, grow your group, but be conscious about that. And then of course, in person, if you're local, if you're in a big city and you got lots of people around you and you got lots of contact, like literally, and you want to meet for coffee. It's nice, human connection. It's beautiful. So anyways, all of these things to say, I'm just gonna go back there. This is how we can rank up. This is how you can rank up. Does that make sense? Do you guys like that? How are we feeling? Thumbs up if we like that, if we're tracking, if we're still here. All right, let's go. Chris, Lydia, Carlu, Tim, Nafi, let's go, guys. Hey, and I just want to say, great work, everybody. And I didn't mention how big the treasury was as well. So the treasury is over $75,000 already. $75,000. There is going to be a large distribution taking place. And by the end of next month, that could be 150,000. It could be 200. It could, I can't say what exactly it's going to be, but it's going to be a lot, and it's definitely going to be worth it. And I can sense, there's new suits potentially in the withdraw button if you go and crush it, which I know you all can. I know you all can, because everybody in here are like, we're so early still. It's primarily everybody on here are natural leaders, who have demonstrated a lot of success. So welcome again. Great for being here. Okay, now I'm going to invite Zach to sit next to me, and we're going to go through some ecosystem updates, and just talk through a little bit, because we've got some more stuff happening too. But that kind of concludes my section of this. 6:37. We're going to do this in about 10 minutes and then say congratulations on being here. We'll have the recording of this up for you to share and review.
Guys, first things first, can we get some emojis in the chat for this handsome man? Look at this. My gosh. He's putting me to shame. What is this? Hearts. Go crazy with them. All the hearts.
Thumbs up if you want Zach to show up in a suit next week.
I'll get a suit eventually. Look at all schmick guy.
All right.
There we go. Look at that.
There we go.
I've never seen it.
Even
the 75K treasury that's growing didn't get this much attention. My gosh, look at you, mate. Look at that. Okay, Kyle, obviously, thank you so much. Super exciting opportunities all around. So we've got a few ecosystem updates for you. Let's jump into the next slide. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the first one, guys. So email and communication, full transparency. We can do a better job here, and we are. We're planning on it. We're building out the systems to sort of manage these flows. We're building content pipelines and more touch points for you. And what does this mean for you? Ultimately, we want a more bespoke and personal experience. What hopefully comes across in the pitch that I give and George gives, and the passion that Kyle has. This is a experience and an opportunity that we, as someone that cares about you, want you to be a part of. We want you to feel that. And you feel that, and the people that you onboard feel that as well. This is an opportunity to participate. We want to make sure that you feel this personalized experience like a friend. The banks are giants. They're not your friends. We're your friends. We are piranhas. The next one. Oh, that's better.
Yeah, we're just gonna do something here too.
Are you doing keep filters?
No, I'm trying to. Never mind.
No, you're groovy, my man. Oh, go back to the thing. Okay, so now the Academy. So we've been buzzing about this as of this week. Some updates that are coming there. You might have seen the new picture of the sort of hype artwork. So we're going to further expand the backlog of content. There's some stuff on there now. We're going to probably change a lot of that, and we're rebuilding a lot of the backlog that exists currently. The tooling and the incentive structure improvements. So we're toying around with some cool things we're going to do there. I can't get into it too much. Well, make sure I'm out of the way. Our community engagement and participation. Again, we want this to be an interactive experience. We want you guys to feel the personalized thing that we're building for you in the academy. We touched on the knowledge, the access, and AI, the tools. We need to build out something that's truly above and beyond and worth the price of admission in and of itself. That's what the academy is going to be. You know, all the work's being done for that. What does that mean for you? So you'll be the first. You know, this is early. We're onboarding ahead of October, the big launch. The academy is going to continue to be built out. You're going to be the first to get access to the wealth of content, the wealth of knowledge to give you the best life, the life that you deserve. That's such a big one. We've heard that from a lot of the leaders. You know, they put forth information for their communities. They tell them about UCenter. They tell them about Utopia. They tell them about how to improve their lives. We want that to exist with leaders and the communities around there, but we want that and we need that to exist in UCenter and the academy. So really, really exciting things about that. I've got an educational background, so this has got me buzzing. I think the knowledge component and the AI and the tools we're going to give you, you know, it's going to be incredible. So now we've got a really cool one. Do you want to jump back in for this? It's the first one to you. I'll pop out. So
All right, great.
So the super app is going global. See if this works. We should have left the music on for this.
We should have. And next time I can do it in the OBS.
Nah, this is okay.
Plays up properly, but yeah, this was with Taco Bell the other day.
Handsome and healthy.
Very healthy. But boom, you know,
crushing.
Just instant, easy, tap pay, the experience we all know and love, but it's an experience that, you know, none of us ever actually had, like, you know, share or participation or contribution in. So, you know, it's actually quite the sense to know that, you know, this is something that we've built that is working on the financial layers and the best payment experience known to man, or woman, best. So it's very good. Okay, now
we got one more video.
I'm doing the first tap in Australia on the Utopia card. Are you ready? And we're going to put it in this baby here.
Look at that.
Let's go. Thumbs up if you guys like that. Thumbs up if you want to use this app.
And get some mugs maybe.
Get some mugs.
Beautiful mug. We got a bunch of them here. Yeah, it's as Kyle said, and I'll go personal on sort of my experience and how this app's good for me. I'm someone that has lived abroad. I'm a bit of a nomad. The global financial layer that is cryptocurrency, and as the adoption happens, and you guys probably know some of that from previous presentations, the opportunity that exists alone in having an app that I can load my crypto into and I can tap and pay, and that's the end of it. You know, I've worked in the space for quite a while. You know, a lot of the funds that I use exist on chain. So, you know, super awesome. You know, this is no longer a plan and an idea. You know, Kyle's using it. I'm using it. You saw Sean in the video. He's using it. This is real. You know, it's cool. As a piranha, I'm pumped, guys. Okay, let's jump next one. You want to go smaller?
Make it smaller?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay. Oop.
I'm doing the first.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, so we touched on this. We touched on this last time. The lads. So our founder and CEO Emmanuel is still out and about. I think Maya just left or is leaving soon. So I think they'll be in Europe next week, and then North America, then Asia. I think they're in the UAE at the moment. So if you are someone that has a community, that has a bunch of people that they want to onboard, you know, I'm going to give you a WhatsApp in a moment, but you can reach out to the team. And if there's something you want to organize, we can organize events. I think we've got quite a few already happening. You know, we can potentially organize that. So super exciting thing. You know, the app's going global, the team's going global. I'm hoping to get into the Japanese leg of the trip, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe if I get a suit like this, man, they'll invite me out. Okay. So as Kyle mentioned, these discovery calls that we're doing. So myself and George are doing them. We were doing them quite frequently. We've cut down to just Tuesday and Thursday now. The opportunity that exists, hopefully you can feel the energy. the opportunity that exists in UCenter and Utopia is massive. The success of Utopia is going to be because of active participants in the network that believe, in what we're doing, believe in us taking down the giants. That starts with these discovery calls. So we've got a QR for the WhatsApp on the screen. You can join that. You're going to find more information on the discovery calls. You're going to find some of the social outreach stuff that Kyle was touching on before, and we'll make sure to hype up the treasury promotion that's sort of happening, the big opportunity that exists there. So join the WhatsApp, and we can get some more information there. Attend the discovery calls yourselves. If you just want to hang out with us, that's awesome. Come along. If you've got people that sort of want to dip their feet in, come along. It's with me or George. We're friendly enough. So
No, and this is something that I mentioned to Zach as well. And there's an opportunity. Zach wants to is allocating his valuable time to this. We've set up a simple Zoom link. So if you join the WhatsApp group, you'll be able to find the Zoom link. You can book others on that call. If you're here, you already know it. You want to bring others onto these calls. This is the discovery. This is the opportunity. This is the showcasing, what this is. And I'm gonna put Zach on the spot too, saying, and if those times don't work for you, or if you want to do a private session, if you get 10 or more people committed to a call, Zach will come on or George will come on and he will help facilitate. He will give it and then he will answer any questions and also support you as that leader, because I want you to just know very clearly, you are not alone. You are not alone. We are here to help, and we will help, and we are committed to helping you. So we've got the discovery calls. The discovery calls is a beautiful open door, no commitment, just first awareness. So use these calls twice a week. Understand, we got a morning and a night. They're literally 12 hours apart, basically. So you should be able to find a time. And if you can't, literally just reach out. Get together, pick a time, set a little bit of notice. Don't try and do it necessarily tomorrow. You know that these two calls are always happening, but you can give yourself a little bit of time, work with Zach towards finding that perfect time for you and your group, right?
Heck yeah.
All right.
Yeah, perfect. And as well, they'll have the global times, so you can sort of see the breakdown easy without needing to do the mess of the 24-hour time switcher. So guys, I think we're closing out a little bit earlier than the hour, but so let's get some emojis in the chat. If that was good, you feeling hyped? You feeling energetic?
Thumbs up if we're ready to rock and roll here, guys. All right, amazing.
Look at that.
Hey, and hearts if you enjoyed our new we're in studio. We've got the green screen. We've got the lighting. We've got, I feel like it's really coming together.
Yep.
And it's only going to get better. I know we can, the way the video's played, we can do a little bit better job on that too.
It's looking good.
And we've got and I will say, I've been reviewing and just approving some of the content from the Academy, and we've got some amazing stuff. So I will, just as a last point, I'll say, keep your eyes on the Explore tab within UCenter. So when you log into UCenter, on the top left, the Explore, or if you check the Explore, that's our main feed. And I'll be the first to acknowledge that it hasn't been as active as we'd like it to be. So moving forward, I commit to you, I commit to everybody that we're going to be posting more updates, because that's just our general data feed. So we'll be seeing some videos, we'll be seeing some materials like that training kind of manual. I expect to see that in the coming days. The recording of this video will isolate the treasury module specifically. That will be up there for everybody to understand and get hyped on. We want to make sure you've got clear access, clear support, clear knowledge, and we'll probably be putting some of the early Academy content that we want to highlight in there, because I feel like if we just dropped everything at once, it'd be just too much. So we'll kind of drip it in, and don't want to be a burden on your life. This is an opportunity. We want to work on this together and create beautifully together. So anyway, Zach, I'm going to say thank you to you. And I want to say thank you to everybody. This has been an amazing call. We'll see you next Saturday. We do the same time, same place. So just know that every Saturday, and feel free to as well to invite others onto the Saturday call, because we will do the 10-minute, and you'll see the